Happy New Year everyone! Sorry that there was not too much cosplay or craft related content on my channel in the last couple of weeks. I wasn't really in the mood, but I try to feel better, like I'm going out as much as it's possible in the tier 4 to be on the fresh air, at least around the block or something. And also it's a little different to craft something than stand in front of the camera and talk to the camera, because I have a little low self-esteem. This is the third time when I try to record the actual review video and about the haul. No worries, I'm not going to turn into a haul review, whatever kind of channel. I just wanted to try this. Plus the other thing is that this is why in my bio you can see, you can read only that I'm making things, because I don't want to do only one kind of videos. I would like to do whatever I feel at the moment, so not only just crafting, making wigs or kind of travel-ish vlogs, but anything what I feel at the moment. I never ever ordered from a company, but it always been in the back of my head that it would be so nice to just order, open the box, dress up, go to the convention and enjoy myself without stressing the hell out. I picked the UWOWO because on photos I saw that the quality looks pretty decent, and on their website the price chart was also very friendly, wasn't overpriced or suspiciously low priced. And then I thought that this one, I'm not sure that I'm going to wear this one on a convention, but this one is a Mitsuri cosplay, which is always good and wasn't too expensive. Like on a discount price it was around £42. And I also used a girl's affiliate code who is kind of model to them, I guess, because she has this affiliate code, what gave me £1.60 or $1.60 discount. I'm not sure right now. This is the amount what I'm ready to pay just to see the quality in real life, not only on pictures. And it turned out, I think, very well. There are some problems on it, but I'm going to talk about the problems later, because it's absolutely a good experience to me and I don't want to be too negative. So yeah, first the positives. The full costume includes a hat, this vest with the sleeves obviously, the bodysuit, this frilly detail. It's an interesting part on the dress, I'm gonna talk about it later. This bow tie and 2 bows to the hair, plus the gloves. The best thing on the entire costume is the choice of the fabric, because not just this one has a very nice pearlescent soft shine, but also this frilly detail was made almost from the same material. It just has a little more creamy color. This one is closer to white, and it's always a very good last touch on a costume when you have a closer look, that if you see that the fabrics are repeating themselves and the costume has kind of a pattern of fabrics and not just rapidly picked different fabrics everywhere. So may it sound silly, but my favorite detail is that they use the same faux leather on these bows than what they used on the gloves, and I think it's also a very nice idea, because it makes the wall look more even than instead of using everywhere different kind of fabrics. And also the vest has a very nice shiny bronzish colored fabric. On the back the strap has a very nice quality faux leather, but it's a little bit too long for me, so that's another story. Also the PVC on the bodysuit is a very nice one, because in the past I was working with different kind of PVC or vinyl fabrics and latex, and I experienced that some of them from the PVC fabrics can be very crappy. Some of them is stretchy only in one way, and in the other way they always going to rip, but this one is perfectly fine. It's soft, it's stretchy in every direction, and the color is just perfectly the same as on the picture. On the vest, the sleeves are also very comfortable. It shows me that the quality of the fabric is very good because it's absolutely not itchy. I guess if you would wear this costume for like 8 to 10 hours on a convention, maybe it can be itchy, but now I just cannot feel it. The bunny tail is attached to the bodysuit. Is it visible? I don't have my contact lenses, but I guess it's visible. And the gloves, as I said, they have also faux leather on the outside as well. This one could be without any extra shine, but they decided to use again a little bit pearlescent shine on the pink faux leather, and that's another very cool little detail because it's matching a little more with the sleeves. Also, the collar has a faux leather cover on the outside, and it comes with a cute little padlock on the neck. And the last thing is the hat. It has also a PVC cover. It's a little bit different kind than the bodysuit because it's absolutely not stretchy. I guess because it needs to hold its shape. And what I really like that they put a nice cover on the inside instead of leaving it like simply black or using the same colors. I think this purple, maybe it's unexpected if you just have a look on the picture, but to me this purple fabric on the inside is just again a very nice idea. And also the eyes of the bunny are very cool. I guess they have their own mold to make these eyes because they were made from one kind of silicone rubber. Overall, almost everywhere the sewing lines are perfectly fine and nice, especially on the vest and on the bodysuit. My only concern about the bodysuit that the bust line, or how to say, way too high because it's here. I feel it with my fingers, but my breasts end up actually here, and this is a huge gap, and it also makes your breasts a little smaller, and it's just a weird shape from the side, so it could be much lower. It's connecting to my biggest concern about this company, what I'm going to talk about later. The other thing that they used a white zipper on the bodysuit instead of using a yellow one, what was absolutely surprising to me, because if they have these good eyes for the details, then why the white zipper? It just feels odd to me. And it's not about the costume making, it's about the design that I just don't understand why the nice details on the lower side of the gloves and not on the front. If I put it on, you're going to see that the outside is just one shade of pink, and the inside is the white and pink part with this golden button. It feels very well made, but yeah, it came out what I expected, because as you can see I have kinda long fingers, and in these gloves I have much shorter. Yeah, my hands are always shaking, but basically my fingers and somewhere here above my nail, so here. It's just a little weird, but because I have very long fingers I expected this part to be a little off, and it's still very comfortable, just could be a little longer. About the hat, it was kind of a disappointment because they used amazing fabrics, really everything is perfect, and on the picture this was the most exciting accessory on the entire costume. No, it was the most exciting part of the entire costume, and I was planning that if it turns out well, then maybe I'm going to wear it on the street, because who cares? In Scotland this is something what I really like, that people just let you be yourself, and no one is pointing at you if you wear something weird. And really, I was planning to wear time to time this hat on the street, but it's going to be more just a nice decoration, because as you can see, the ears cannot hold their shape, and also the size is just way too small, and the strap is only one size. You cannot change the size at all. And that's why I'm wearing this wig, because I was thinking to order the proper wig from their website, where Mitsuri has just a basic straight hairstyle with 2 ponytails, but I'm very happy that I didn't order, because even without wearing a wig, this hat is way too small. I know that I have a large sized head, but it should fit a little better, at least without a wig. And now the wig can hold the hat on my head, but it's absolutely not fixed. So maybe with hair clips you can fix it to your wig or something like that, but it would be so cool if you could just put it on and wear it on its own without any extra support. And yeah, plus this one has loose stitches, not just on the back, but also on the ears. I guess it's visible. So yeah, it turned out as a little disappointment, but still I was paying almost the same amount than what I should pay for the fabrics if I would make it on my own. But at the same time, the costume came in a box prepared for me, so I guess it was in the price. And anyway, this is again something as an experience. And now that I have a proper look, I see that the stitches are even not the same length everywhere. Somewhere, like it seems that somewhere they use the second biggest stitching line, then the smallest ever, and here there are also very long stitches. So it's weird. Everything else made very well, but the hat is just, it feels that it was made in somewhere else, not in the same factory. And yeah, it's sad. I don't even mind that the colors are different, because this yellow PVC is a little different shade than the bodysuit, and also this pink is different than on the gloves. Okay, because it's also because of the costume design, but you know, they could make something similar. I don't mind those, but the stitching, it's just sad. I was really very excited about the hat, and this turned out pretty badly. And before I forget, this frilly something ribbon on the front is a little weird, because it has 2 buttonholes, one at this end and one on the other end, but there's nothing to connect on the front, just here. So you have to keep it here or fix it with a button, so by yourself or with a hair clip, something, whatever. I think there is nothing else to talk about this costume. It feels really very comfortable. I'm absolutely amazed by the fabric decisions. They are perfectly fine, comfy, not itchy at all. My biggest concern is with this company, that as you can see, I'm not a really big girl. Yeah, I'm tall as hell, because I'm 178 centimeters tall, but and I'm not too curvy. My arms especially, they are like stickman arms, and I still had to pick the extra large size. This is the biggest size what they have, so any girl who is even taller than me or curvier than me, just if you have bigger boobs or a longer torso, then probably you're not going to find perfectly fitting costumes on this website. Therefore, I think their sizes could be much more inclusive, not only made to the short, very skinny girls, because I think their size chart fits more to the small, very skinny girls, which is, yeah, that's their target audience, I guess. But in 2021, I think a company should really think about to the other body sizes, especially because these costumes are kind of special. So none of these stores have a giant stock from each costumes in every single sizes. Therefore, most of the times they will do the costume when they get the order. So for example, if I order this extra large, then they're gonna grab all the fabrics and the buttons and whatever, and then make it to me and send it to me, because cosplay is now a part of the pop culture, but it's still not enough big. So I think you know what I mean. And because of that, they really should just have the option to have bigger size patterns. And yeah, this is my biggest concern. In 2021, you cannot sell your costumes only to one type of girl body. You know what I mean. The only other time when I ordered a costume instead of making it by myself was again not for a cosplay competition. It was just an extra costume what I could wear on DreamHack, I think about 4 years ago. It was so long ago. That was a latex costume from a girl who was making latex costumes on Hungary. So she is different, not the Andromeda latex. She is an individual artist, and her work is always incredible. I saw more of her artworks, and she's making very detailed, very nice finished outfits, and she's just really good. And I was wearing that costume on the second day of the DreamHack, or the third day of DreamHack. Because of that, I would like to mention that because I have the size chart issues with the UWOWO, like that really there's only 4 different sizes, and you must be skinny and short to find perfectly fitting costumes to your body. That if you have different sizes than the average, or you just simply taller or curvier or whatever, you have bigger boobs, then I think there's 2 options for you. One is obviously making the costume to yourself and use your own sizes, or the other that ask an individual artist who can make the costume exactly to your size, because instead it's going to be just an average sized dress, and probably it's not going to turn out very comfortable. This is a very simple dress, so it's absolutely comfortable, there is no any problem, but there could be, like, if it would have a corset or armor parts or whatever, and if they cannot fit to your exact body size, then yeah, it can ruin your day a little, because you have to worry all day long that you cannot sit properly, or you just feel bad in the costume. So yeah, if you would like to have a perfectly fitting costume, make it to yourself, order from an individual, or be lucky to have the exact same sizes that what you can see on the website. And yeah, this last sounds shit, but yeah, these are, I guess, the only options. Or maybe you can turn the costume into your size if it allows you to do some extra changes, but then, you know, you already paid for it because you just wanted to open the box, wear the costume and enjoy yourself, not to make extra work to you. You know what I mean? So I think that's all about this costume. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to be very positive because there's a lot of good about this costume and a lot of good about this brand, but yeah, I didn't want to cover the bad parts, and especially mentioning this body size chart issue, because really it could be much more inclusive than right now. But you know, in general, I'm really happy with the quality what I got. And about the future content, I really not going to make from now on only haul videos and reviews and stuff like that. I just wanted to try this as well. I'm planning to make a Totoro project very soon. Just at first I wanted to finish this one. I would like to finish, yeah, the Moomin house. It's another unfinished project. And also I have some Edinburgh related videos with birdies and sunset and, you know, things like that. And also I would like to work on the wigs as well. So there's a ton of different things coming. Just please be patient. I really try to upload as fast as possible. The next one, I swear, it's going to be on the channel this week, really as soon as possible. So thank you for watching, and I wish you again a very good year for 2021. I really hope that it's going to be 10 times better at least for everyone than how 2020 turned out. So yeah, take care, bye!